Gianna. This is the second video now. Okay, now we're talking about unit cost in this problem. We want to find out what is the cost for the golf balls. It says Jet bought 50 golf balls for $22. How many golf balls can Jet buy for $36.96? So what you want to do is find out how much each one of these golf balls is. So if you figure he has 22, oops, there's my eraser, 22 golf dollars that he spent on 50 golf balls. If you say $22 per 50 golf balls, I think I'd rather go out and get a cheeseburger. So you're looking at 22 divided by 50, okay? $22 divided by 50. So $22 divided by 50, and we get, I know this is taking a little bit longer than I wanted to, I should have written this down. We get 0.44, so it's 44 cents per golf ball. Okay, I'm putting some labels on it so you can see. So this is an important value, so 44 cents per golf ball. So how many golf balls can Jet buy if he has $36.96, right? So if he has this much money, I'm going to take $36.96 and I want to say how many 44 cents sets can I get from that? So I'm going to divide that by 0.44. So if I divide that by 0.44, I think I find that I can buy 84 golf balls, okay? Right, is that it? 84 golf balls. There's something that doesn't set right with me with this. 84 golf balls. 36 to, it's, oh, here, it's, I didn't put my units on. So it's 44 cents per golf ball. So you end up, you're able to buy 84 golf balls total. Okay, so if you are going to do this by hand, your first step is you're going to take your total and your $22 divided by your 50 golf balls. You're going to find your unit cost. Actually, not there. You're going to find your unit cost here, second one. So this is your unit cost. I'd probably write it a little neater than this. Grandma's kind of in a hurry. Here's your unit cost. And then once you get your unit cost, you're going to take the money, and here's the third step. You're going to take the money that he has and divide it by the number of golf balls. So you get 84 golf balls can be purchased. Okay? And that is the story. Okay, so that's all about unit cost, and it would be 44 cents per golf ball. Now the next one is also about unit cost, and you want to see what the best buy is for the dresses. So you have Laura's boutique, and they kind of set it up. So it's 2 dresses for $32. When I think of unit cost, I think of money for one item, something like that. So I want to think about what one item is going to cost. So in this case, Laura's, I'm going to say it's $32 for 2 dresses. I'll write this so I can fit this in here. $32 for 2 dresses. And for the next one, you have, I'll put it in red, 6 dresses for $90, so I'm thinking $90. And these are all division problems, $90 for 6 dresses. And then the last one, I'm putting green, I have $160, that's a lot of money, for 8 dresses. And then we're just going to divide 8 dresses I can't spell. Turns out to be, it's $5.58, and I'm having a hard time here, huh? All right, so let's get a good color that we can see. Let's go lime green on our answers here. So for the first one, it turns out we get, for Laura's, we get $16 per dress. That seems pretty reasonable. And for the dress shop, it looks like we have, when we divide 90 by 6, that's $15. $15 per dress. And then if we divide 160 by 8, it looks like we get $20 per dress. So if we want to find which one is our dress, it looks like, boom, 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 this gives us the cheapest one. So we're going to say it looks like we're heading for the dress shop. Maybe we'll hit up Dress Bar next week. Okay, so it gives us, you got to think about how much per dress that actually breaks down to, where it seems like, wow, we're buying a lot of dresses here. It's not really the best buy. And for the last problem, the 5-number summary, your answer is not quite right, and I'll show you what you have to do for this. So in number 10, where we have the data, oh, stop it. Okay, there. Okay, so here we go. Number 10, we have the data all in order, giving the 5-number summary. So we have the data set up where you have your minimum, and I do agree with that. You have your maximum value here, all in order. So if you're giving your 5-number summary, I would agree that that's your min. I'm going to call it the min for short, okay? You can change that. And then 20 is your max, right? The min and the max. And you can tell your teacher that's what the math people do. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I have my data. Now, the thing of it is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bits of data. So if there's 9, then I have the median is here. And then I have the inner quartile, the quartile 1, not the inner quartile. And then I have the quartile 2 occur between the two datas, data wings, if you will. Sometimes people call it that. I don't usually, but. So if you look, here's the left side and here's the right side, right? So you have 4 on each side, and then the middle, as it turns out, is going to be the average. So let's do that off to the side. So Q1, you remember you have to average 5 and 8. So we add 5 plus 8, and we divide by 2. So we get Q1, that's probably you. I'm not going to answer that right now. And Q1 is equal to 13 over 2, or it's equal to 6.5. So we have our Q1, if this is Q1, is 6.5. And then we have Q3. Q3 is equal to, we have to average the 12 and the 15 because that's where it occurs here. So we have 12 plus 15 over 2. So that's Q3 is going to equal 12 plus 15 is 27 over 2, which is 13.5. So I'm going to have to finish this video first, and I'll get with you. I know you're trying to reach me there, probably. So it looks like we have our quartile 1 is 6.5, and our quartile 3 is 13.5. So with that, quartile 3, quartile 1, and then with that, you need to find your 5-number summary. So I would say, I'm just going to do a list. Your min is 3. Your max is 20. And your range is 20 minus 3 to give you the distance, or 17. And then your inner quartile range, sometimes we call it the IQR, the inner quartile range. I'm thinking that's you, Gianna, but I'm going to keep going until I finish this video. The inner quartile range would be the 13.5 minus 6.5. 6.5, so the inner quartile range here is just going to be 7. Okay, so your 5-number summary, I guess, involves, here's your IQR. I'm going to put this here, and I guess the 7 would go there. Okay, I'm going to say let's draw the box and whisker below the line. And I'm going to draw it here where we have all of our information. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, well, you have it right with your minimum value is 3. Your maximum value is 20. And you draw a straight line to where you have your quartile 1. So I'm going to mark the quartile 1 here. Quartile 1 would be 6.5. I'm just going to mark it right here. And then 13.5 is here. So I'm going to mark that here as 6.5. And then 13.5, just so you can see it. I'm going to draw the number line like this here, and that will be the max here of 20. and the min here. I'm then going to draw the box and whisker plot with the median label. The median in this case, did we say what the median was up there? It's 10, so we're going to mark that in our box. So we have 10 marked here in our box. It's right here. I'm a little off there, but that's your 10. I'm marking them. I don't think you usually mark them, and that's your box and whisker plot. So that, I'm going to leave everything up here because I don't have any more time, but I'm going to give you a call back in a second, and that would be the second video for today. So I'll give you a call in a second, Gianna. Love you.